All right, today's date is June 9th, 2022. In Wilbarger County, Texas, I call cause number 25425 in the interest of Carly Lira. What says the state?
Ready, Your Honor.
Present by telephone is Rhonda Duncan, now known as Rhonda Anzaldua. Are you ready to proceed, Ms. Anzaldua?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Also present by audio and video is Hector Lira. Are you ready to proceed, sir?
Yes, Judge.
All right. You may call your first witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state calls Rhonda Duncan.
Ms. Anzaldua, do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Go ahead, Ms. Coons.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ma'am, what health insurance is currently available for your child on the case?
I do believe that I don't currently have a card, but I do believe that it's Blue Cross Blue Shield through his job.
Okay, and is he also, Mr. Lira, also providing the dental insurance?
I'm not sure if dental is included or not.
Okay. Is there anything you believe the court needs to hear from you at this time in regards to modification?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay, I pass the witness.
When was the last child support order entered, Ms. Anzaldua?
I have not made any changes, or no changes have been made since she was born. So I guess maybe like the first year is when we got it done. So when she was a year old.
And how old is she now?
She just turned 13.
Okay. Thank you. All right, Ms. Coons, you may call another witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state calls Hector Lira.
Mr. Lira, do you
Yes, ma'am.
would you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give should be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you, sir. All right, Ms. Coons, go ahead.
Mr. Lira, are you currently providing medical and dental insurance for the child through your employer?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what it costs for the medical insurance?
I have myself and my daughter on my plan.
Okay.
Weekly for the insurance health plan is $89.66. That is everything included, dental, vision, and medical insurance.
Okay. And you don't have a breakdown between what's for medical, what's for dental?
No, on my check
Okay.
stub, it all has it all combined together. It doesn't break it down.
And are you and your child on this case the only two people covered for that cost?
Yes, that is correct.
Do you know what it would cost if you were the only person covered?
Well, I imagine you divide it by 2, right? I mean, that's all I could assume. I'm not sure.
Okay, that's fine. And how long have you worked for your current employer?
I started there in 2018, but
Okay,
in 2020, I got laid off. And then they called me back to work in 2021, and I've been there ever since.
okay. So you've had a few income changes since the prior order was entered in 2010. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And do you recall what you were earning back in February of 2010 when that order was done?
Yeah, about $9 an hour.
Okay. And Your Honor, I asked that the investigative report be placed in evidence as State's Exhibit 1.
All right. Admitted as states number 1.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Mr. Lira, have there been any more recent changes regarding your income?
No, ever since 2018, I've been with the same employer.
Okay,
except for when I got laid off, I was receiving unemployment assistance. That's the
Okay.
only change that there has been the past 4 years.
okay. Do you have any other minor children besides the child on this case?
No, I don't.
Okay. I pass the witness.
All right. Are you paid hourly, Mr. Lyra?
Yes, Judge.
How much are you paid per hour?
I am paid per hour $24.81.
Okay.
And Your Honor, I do also ask that the payment record for the case be placed in evidence as State's Exhibit 2.
I'm looking for that. I don't have it right here at hand. I don't. Let me
Okay.
look for just a minute. There it is. Got it. All right. The payment record is admitted as states number 1. Or excuse me, states number 2.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have anything else you want me to know, Mr. Lyra, that hasn't come up through the question and answer?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever I did that conference with the other person that called me from the Office of Child Support,
Yes.
they're saying that they're basing this modification upon my last 6 months, my income of my last 6 months. And I try to talk with them, let them know that that's not my usual income. My last 6 months, my job has barely started hiring people back to work since the pandemic. And so they were shorthanded, so I've been working a lot. But now that situation has changed. My employment is currently pretty much fully staffed. So the term overtime is no longer offered as it was before. So they're basing this modification upon those 6 months, but going forward, that will not be my income.
All right. Tell me about your income now.
Yes, ma'am. Right now, I'm currently working 40 hours a week, except for last week, I was able to get 8 hours of overtime. But before the last few weeks, I've only been able to get my regular 40 hours of income. This next week is going to be 8 hours short because I had to take today off unpaid to be here during this meeting.
Okay. Anything else you want me to know?
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to, I don't know if the court or if the state of Texas takes this into consideration, but I live in Vernon, Texas. My employer is located in Wichita Falls, Texas, meaning I have to drive back and forth every day to work. And I spend nearly $200 a week on gas alone. Like I said, I don't know if the court or the state of Texas takes that into consideration, but that is my employment. So I figured that should be part of the cost of, well, you know, Judge, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to ask that you take that into consideration. That's all.
Okay. 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 Ms. Anzaldua, do you have any questions you want to ask him?
I mean, I have things I need to say, but I don't have any questions for him, no.
Okay. Let's have closing.
Your Honor, taking into account that Mr. Lyra is providing medical and dental, and I guess he's also providing vision. We don't know the breakdown, so I just divided that 89.66 by 2 to get an approximately $45 per month for the child's share of the coverages to give credit and calculations using the income from the investigative report. I calculate a guideline child support amount for one child of $1,149 per month. We also requested the court enter a judgment for the child support arrears as of April 30th, 2022. Based on the state's payment record, the amount owed on that date was $531.35. And we asked the court to set a payment plan on that.
All right, Ms. Anzaldua, what do you think would be fair for me to do from your point of view?
Yes, ma'am. You know, my opinion is that I have never tried to, you know, every 2 years you get the paper in the mail saying you can, you know, a review on your child support case. In the 13 years that she's been here, I have never done that due to the fact that the $300 a month I was getting was working. But now that she's of age 13, things are getting a little harder. You know, price of everything's going up. I do understand that his bills and things like that are more as well. But as far as the money that I use to take care of her that he provides for me, the $300 just isn't enough anymore. And it's just, I just need some more for, you know, like things of as when girls get older, you know, things are just more expensive and harder to do. So, I mean, the only thing is I feel like, as far as personal issues go, you know, it's just a thing where he doesn't want to pay this, you know, this much more in child support, but, you know, on a personal level, he has a casino addiction that my daughter tells me about. And I think that if he can do that, he can help pay for the things that she needs when she's with me. We don't go by the child support order as far as the visitation. We never have. I let him get her anytime he wants her. She is just kind of a mama's girl and stays with me as much as possible. And so he doesn't really get her if she doesn't want to go with him. But as far as just you know, I've been lenient as possible over the last 13 years with her and him. I've let them have their relationship, whatever, you know, thing that they've wanted to do. I've let him do however he's wanted to. It's just harder to take care of her now just because she's getting older and requires more things.
Okay. And Mr. Lira, let me hear from you. What, from your point of view, what would be fair for me to do?
Yes, Judge. Judge, I understand that I get paid $24 an hour now versus the $9, $10 when we first did the child support 12 years ago, 12 and a half years ago. And I asked Rhonda, I told her that I understand, you know, that I need to pay more, and I was willing to come up a couple $100 more a month. That's understandable, but the $1,100 and something a month for one child, that just seems a little too much, especially when I only make $24.81 an hour. And then the person, I don't know her name, the lawyer for the state of Texas or the representative for the state of Texas, she said that $49 a month for the insurance. No, that's $49 a week, not a month. $49 a week. Judge, I've been paying my child support ever since my daughter was born. I'm the one that told Rhonda that we need to go take this to court to get this on paper. That way, in the future, it won't look bad for either one of us. Your Honor, I didn't even know I had a daughter until 2 weeks after my daughter was born. I got a text from Rhonda saying that, so you're not ever going to meet your daughter? And I was in shock. I was like, what are you talking about, my daughter? You told me that she wasn't going to be mine. You told me that she was your, well, it's her ex now. You told me that it was your ex's. So imagine me out of nowhere getting a text saying that I have a daughter. And then, of course, I wanted to do things right. So before I started paying child support, I was giving her money so she could buy diapers and formula and stuff like that. But then we both came together, I told her we need to go to set this child support up so we can get that taken care of. And as far as her saying my casino addiction, Your Honor, I like going to casino. It's what I do, but I don't consider it an addiction. It's funny how she brings that up because when I go to casino, I see her there. Does that mean that she has a casino addiction as well? But yeah, I don't understand why she's bringing that up, Your Honor. This has nothing to do with it. It's my money that I earn. She doesn't pay anything. She doesn't have to give me any of her money. So I don't know why she's bringing that up. But anyways, Your Honor, what I'm trying to come across is that I do feel like I do need to pay more, a couple $100 more, $500, $600, Your Honor, a month. But 11 something a month. After what I make hourly, that's going to leave me with $300 a week take home, Your Honor, take home. And then on top of that, I got to pay almost $200 a week just for gasoline alone. That's going to make this job that I have not suitable for me anymore. You know, the drive back and forth, Your Honor, because I drive 50 miles there, 50 miles back every single day. I've been doing that for the past 4 years. I'm going to have to look for a different job here in town, Your Honor, and the jobs here in town, they don't pay that much. And I'm not really wanting to go that route because, you know, I'm trying to keep this job that I have. It's the best job I've had. Your Honor, all I ask is you take that into consideration that I've been paying my child support ever since my daughter was pretty much born. You have the child support records in front of you. I paid over $45,000 ever since my child was born. Judge, that's all I have to say.
All right, based on the testimony and evidence, then I do find there has been a change of circumstances. In fact, it's been more than 3 years since the order was last modified and the change is over $100. I'm ordering Mr. Lira to pay Ms. Anzaldua a child support of $925 per month, starting July 1st of 2022 and continuing thereafter until she emancipates or graduates from high school. I'm also ordering him to continue to carry the health insurance and the dental as he has been in the past. Now, Mr. Lira, you need to get Ms. Anzaldua a card. You're providing good insurance and she needs to be able to use it. So get her an insurance card from your HR personnel and have them send her a card for the dental and the medical insurance so she can use it when Carly needs it. I did take into account in figuring this child support amount, you're driving to and from work, and I lowered it because of the driving and the cost of gasoline that you're incurring right now. But I want you both to know that you will not go another 13 years or another 10 years or probably even 5 years without changing the child support. The AG's office typically, well, actually it's required by law to review the amount of child support every 3 years. If either of you wants to request a review to see if it should go up or down, you can do that by providing them information. But typically, we will be back in 3 years just to see where the child support should be set. I'm going to sign an order. I'm waiving court costs, by the way. I'm going to sign an order that Ms. Coons prepares for me that has the $925 amount in it. If either one of you wants a new hearing, if you file within the next 3 business days, you can file for a new hearing and get a new hearing in front of Judge Byrd, and he would start over and hear from you both again. He would make his own decision. But if nobody does that, this order starts to become final, and you should get a copy in the mail within about 2 weeks. It'll come by email or by regular mail. If you don't get one, call the Wichita Falls AG's office and just remind them to send one to you. All right?
Your Honor,
Yes, ma'am.
did you also order a judgment and payment plan?
I'm ordering a judgment on the arrearages to be paid out an additional $20 per month.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Lira, I do see from the records here that you're current in your child support, and I really appreciate everything you do for Carly. That is excellent. You are not giving your money to Rhonda by any chance, by any stretch of the imagination. You are helping to raise this young woman, and Carly's life is better for it. All right. Thank you both.
Thank you.